not gonna believe this. Been a long time since we drove into the dirt. Woo. That's awesome! Yes! Yeah! Back in. The bull got away. That's fun.
Get in the calendar, take the trip, make it happen. 1-2 punch, 40 yards away. Yes!
We're just getting a couple last shots in. Shooting with the packs on, having fun, and I think we're all ready to go. Everybody's packed up, all the packs are laid out, everybody's got their little systems and how they want their stuff. Fine tuning, been doing stairs at the fire station for, I don't even know, 6-8 months now. We calculated it out, we got about 10,000 stairs going around. Every 44 laps is a mile, and we've been doing 6-8 miles every workout. 70 pounds on our back, just killing it. So I think we're pretty ready. I think everybody's geeked, and it's gonna be an awesome trip. Ready for Colorado. Typical Sunday hanging out with these guys. Campers, kids' toys, Power Rangers, and bounce houses. On all the ladies drinking coffee. Just another day on a poop art trip.
So much for brand new trailers and trucks. And off we go.
We're making it. No sleep, driving straight through, hammer down. Got a couple more hours, we're in the single digits.
Alright, do it yourself, Colorado Hell Hunt 2019. We left at a strategic time. We left at 8 p.m. So our first leg of our drive was all night. Get the hardest part done first. It's daylight now. We got about 6 hours to go. Our plan is to get there at about 6 p.m. which we have a couple hours before dark. We're driving 3 roads. We're going up by the, we call it the Curly Road first. See if there's some elk in these fields. If they are, which they feed at night, we're going to hunt that top of that mountain peak. We're also going to check in down by the campground, way far down on the other side of the mountain, see if we see any out there. And then we're going to go a third leg up by these burns that we know of, that we've checked on there. So it's not an accident. We've planned this route. We planned our time to get there. We're going to do it ourselves, work hard, and we're going to adjust on this trip a whole bunch. We'll try to bring you along through the story and show your adjustments and work hard, try to knock it out. Get a good steak dinner tonight. Maybe crack a cold one, maybe one, that's about it. We got a lot of work to do. And then we'll hike out at first light or even before light in the morning, picking what mountain range we want to go to. Here we go.
So almost every trip we go on, it's usually day 2, day 3 before we kill something, before we find the animals, before we figure out what we need to do. It's super hard to get where you're going on your hunt and not just hammer down and go after them. This time we're going to take our time. We're going to spend a couple hours scouting before night. We're going to get a plan together. We're going to try to find the animals first. We're not just going to go gung-ho straight up the hill and hammer down. We're going to get a plan and find them. And after we find them, then it's game on.
And we're not just sticking with one plan. We are open to changing.
We're going to do anything we have to do. We're just going to make it happen.
First strategy, not overcall, actually not call at all. That's what I want to try.
Yeah.
We're going public land and potentially weary elk. My strategy, no calling whatsoever, strictly sneak hunting, doing what we're best at, and that's being good, successful hunters and chasing them down and getting them. Who knows, maybe we'll be calling like crazy at the end, but that's the key, adapt and change until it works. Perseverance, I think, is the key to any of these type of hunts. I think it's the key to why we're so successful. If we work 14 hours a day for 10 days straight, we're gonna line it up eventually. And be willing to change. We might be 30, 40 miles from the original plan.
Yeah.
Have to change all the maps and adjust it, but we're willing to do that.
That happens a lot. Every time we go out west, we put more miles on the car than we do on foot, because we can cover 30, 40 miles in a truck, spotting with binoculars, spotting scopes, doing whatever you have to do is way better than walking. We cover so much more ground, and before you know it, we're 30 miles from where we started, and we got a different plan, and we start the next day on a completely different mission.
And it used to be that, oh, you gotta hike to the center 10 miles in because that's where no one's gonna go. That's not really the case anymore. This is such more of a popular sport now. The industry is so much better with gear and knowledge and the how to do all these things. So maybe be a little smart and sneaky and how to do stuff that nobody else would do, and it doesn't necessarily mean hike the furthest in, but find a key spot where nobody else would go may end up being the key here. Thinking outside the box. We'll see. Game time coming real soon. 6 hours and counting. Tom always shoots the first animal, so we're just gonna
let's not mess that up. Let's just make that happen. Every time that happens, it turns out to be a good trip. So we're not gonna ruin that. All right. So we've already stopped and talked to a guy on his porch, and he gave us some directions of a walking path, and that led Kelly into driving his beautiful truck up the side of this mountain, and we're trying to look for access points to make our hike a little bit easier and approach this property from a different angle. And we've turned around a couple times, we're running into gates, we're finding public land, we're using Onyx maps, and we're just trying to look for a better way to get in here. Cell service is tough. It's having a hard time keeping up on our cell phones, so we're trying to be legit, enter in the right way, and we gotta find the right roads to get there, so that's what we're doing. We got Frank and Keith here, nice, awesome guys, and let us in their cabin and offered us all kinds of generous stuff. So we got Frank and Keith we're hanging out with right now, and blessed everywhere we go to meet some awesome people for sure. Keith's from originally from Alaska.
Yeah, and I'm out of jail now.
Out of jail, good to go. Clark comedian. They got some elk on the wall. We went and knocked on our very first door to get some advice, and Frank here has killed 4,000 animals with a knife or something like that. They offered us this beautiful cabin to stay in with cots up in the loft and do good things, get good things, and we are blessed and lucky. Thank you for being so generous, guys. Just met these guys 5 minutes ago. They're awesome.
Yeah, we're in this game together, you know.
Yeah, teaming up.
And don't shoot my elk.
Yes, yes, sir. We're gonna carry them out for them. We're gonna come in as a team. They got the knowledge, and we've been working out a little bit. So.
And one other thing you've forgotten: there's a hell of a debt if we kill an elk.
Oh yeah, we got it. We got to pack it out for them. That's a deal. No problem.
Last night we were coming.
All coming down out of that mountain.
We found some elk. Look at them all coming down.
Yeah. There's a little bull, 1, 2.
Start hunting tomorrow, just scouting.
3, 4. I can see 4 little bulls.
Listen, bugling.
So it's first morning, we're heading out. We did some scouting yesterday, and we knocked on a door, and we scored big time. We met 2 of the coolest guys ever, and they invited us in their cabin, cooked us dinner. We crashed in their bunkhouse in their cabin. Just really cool guys, gave us a bunch of info and pointed us in the right direction, and we're going to do some scouting on our own this morning, and feeling pretty good about it. We've seen a couple hundred elk out in the fields. This will be the first morning we're making it out in the woods with the bows. stay tuned. Truck drove to the top of this mountain, trying to drop down on a field that we seen a bunch of elk last night. The plan is drive this trail as long as we can, cut off, walk straight down this hill and try to find these elk and try to beat everybody else here. There's a lot of traffic out here, a lot of trucks. Every pull off has got a camper, tent, truck. So we're trying to get off the beaten path and out of the way.
For our first walk. Time will tell. We're trying to get to where the elk are. It's day one. Trying to get down the mountain. Our wind's going down the mountain. Trying to get down, cut sideways with the wind, and try to get up to these elk. So hopefully they're still there. They were there last night. It's the morning of day one. We'll see.
Okay, so we kind of made a bad plan this morning. We know there's elk down there. We started hiking that way, and it's about 3.5, 4 miles all downhill the whole way. Could make it no problem. We walked for, I don't know, hour and a half. We made it like 900 yards. And so it'd probably take us 4 hours to get down there, we're thinking. Then to get back up, it'd probably take us a lot longer. We wouldn't get out till 2 in the morning. We decided to go light to try to make a scouting trip. But we decided, we know there's elk down there. If we want to go down there, we need to get our tent, our packs, heavy, 5 days of food, and go and stay down there. So miscalculation, we're going to regroup, we're going to pack in somewhere now, and I'll be heavy and stay in there now.
Alright, what do you think, guys? Truck's rubbing on both sides. Oh baby! We just saved 2 miles of walking uphill. Still hunting the same spot, public land, but this access road will help a ton. It's all private. We got permission to come in here, access the state land. We're really doing it. Holy moly, it's bumpy. Our connections just paid off. Told us to go up the mountain a little bit, and we got permission on a little private chunk to access the public land. Huge help, saves us miles of work, elevation. Day one, gorgeous. Morning, not so good, but now it's getting better. Look at this. This is what we live for right here. It's awesome. Ain't living fun.
Heavy packs and lots of stairs. Get you a view like that.
Yeah. Oh hey, and if you didn't know, we're going to that top there, so better get your big boy pants on.
Dude, look at the tightrope.
Wallow here, it's midday, we're hiking in, we're getting close, we're only about a mile away from where we're gonna make camp at. So met some nice people along the way, beautiful day, having a good time with good friends, and we got our first wallow, so that's a good sign. Elk coming soon. There's fresh sign. We made it to the top. It was a lot of work getting in here. We are in the middle of nowhere. 3.5 hours till dark. Set camp up. We'll be here for 6 days, and time to hunt. We set up the tent. Had an awesome camp. It was a lot of work getting in here. We're unpacking all our stuff. This is our base camp. What's up, guys? It was CP here. It's the first night. I set up. I got about 2 hours till dark, and I set up on this wallow. I'm sitting down. I got 2 wallows here. One's at 10 yards and one's at 30 yards. Day one. It's been a grind, it's been fun. It's a night hunt overlooking this field, and we're gonna see if any elk come out, so we'll see. Still learning, hiking a lot. We have an awesome camp set up high in the mountain.
end of night 1. We saw 3 cow elk, and we saw 1 black bear, so that was really cool.
Living large. Who says you can't have heat on top of a mountain?
This thing is awesome.
And he stopped behind a pine tree, and he caught my thermals or whatever. He got spooked. Turned around and started going down the mountain, and I started just going. He turned around and looked up the hill, and he was standing in like the whole bottom half of a pine tree. He actually ran up the hill.
Yeah, that's one.
Oh look, it was pretty cool spotting, stalking a black bear. Shot a couple over baits, and it was way cooler doing that.
Day 2.
We're a little sleepy, a little tired, a little sore. We'll make it happen.
I feel pretty good. Liar. Coffee tastes better. We heard a cow last night, but no bugles. Coffee tastes better on top of the mountain. Yeah. Got our sign. Hiked up in here, ready to rock. Stay 2. Carson and Tom are walking about 100 yards to my right. We're walking to west. We're walking west right now. Wind's blowing right in our face, and we're being slow and quiet, and we're just kind of sneaking through here. So we'll see. It looks awesome. Alright, been bugling back and forth with this bull for about 45 minutes. He keeps moving up the mountain to try to get around on my wind. And I keep trying to go up the mountain too. We're both working our way up, trying to beat the wind. We're moving a lot. And I haven't seen him at all, but we keep bugling back and forth. It's been going on for like 45 minutes. I walked a quarter mile. And it's day number 2. It's awesome. Awesome elk country. There's rubs and poop and everything everywhere. So we're trying to get them. We'll see. I don't know. Stay tuned. Dang it. Dang it. Whew, happened so fast. I've been chasing this thing for an hour. Calling back and forth. It comes around the corner. I thought it was about 35 to 40 yards. And it probably was, let's see. It's a big bull. It's 27 yards. And I shot it for 35 to 40. I hit perfect left and right, just below the back straps. Bad shot. I can smell them. I can smell them big time. It's a nice bull. Gonna give it some time. Hopefully I caught them arteries on the back of the, on the spine there. Call them in. Yes. I hope we can get it. It's gonna be tough. I hope it's on video too. I had both cameras rolling, so we'll see. We'll see. Alright, just shot that elk. Self-filmed, self-calling, first full day. I'm gonna dedicate that footage to my old man Klosh Bear. I brought some of his ashes out here. I'm gonna pour them right here in this spot. Have a beautiful view over these Colorado mountains. And just so lucky, and wanna keep his memory alive and tell him thank you for teaching us all these lessons and to make it happen and go on those trips. Klosh Bear, this is for you, buddy. Love you, man. I just text Tom on the inReach, told him to come come get me. Cowbell doesn't have an inReach, there's no way to communicate with him. We need him, he's the blood tracker hound. But big bull, totally nice bull. I don't know, guys. Gotta hit arteries in there. If not, it's top lung, which it went through with the arrow sticking out both sides. I don't like top lung. I really hit them arteries in the backstrap, but first full day, called him right in, chased him for half a mile, 45 minutes to an hour. He was walking away, I was calling, he was calling. Just kept on him, kept on him, kept on him. Finally, I just got more aggressive. I started raking, hitting, bugling more aggressive. I'm not the best caller. And I was bugling with no tube or anything. I was just yelling at him, baby. We are way in the middle of nowhere. We'll see. CP style, got him, but we gotta recover. I'm gonna stay here for a long time till Tom gets here. See ya. I seen it turn around. It's about 80 yards away. Turn the camera on. Broke a branch so I could get a shooting lane. Saw it coming back. Boom, it stopped. It picked me, looked right at me. Pulled back, or I was already pulled back. It poked his head out. Boom, looked at me. I'm like, all right, how far is that? 35, 40 yards. Boom, shot high. I'm gonna give it at least an hour before I even walk up to the spot I shot. While I was chasing that elk down, I lost an arrow, fell out of my quiver. So I went from 5 arrows down to 4 arrows. Then I shot that and my arrow was stuck in them, and I'm down to 3 arrows. Hopefully that's all it takes. Hopefully we'll be packing out and getting more arrows in the truck. I got a mule deer tag and a bear tag too. Kelly and Tom both seen black bear last night. September 15th, 2019, CP shot an elk. I shot it at 11:10. We'll call it 11:11. It's really 11:10. It's 11:32 right now, so it's been 21 minutes. I'm gonna have some Crystal Light, sit down and chill out, and I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully I got that artery on the back straps. It's below the spine. Hopefully it's on video too, I'm not sure. Didn't have a lot of time. I'm in his bedroom, but he's not home. I gotta find him. I've been thinking a lot on the hike in here about my kids and my beautiful wife letting me come in here, and how lucky I am to be able to do these trips. And I just want to inspire all you guys out there, whatever you're into, hunting, trip, family, vacation, sports, whatever, all of it. Put the stuff in the calendar. I've told you this before. Set the date. Do it. Go out and enjoy this. Life is too short. My dad brought me up here 12 years ago. And he said, don't wait till you're 50 to come back. We do a trip every year. And you got to. It's so special to enjoy life with friends, with family. But don't just talk about it. Yeah, I'm going to do it someday. Do it. Put it in the calendar right now. I don't care if it's 2 years out. Do it. Spend quality time. All the guys here, we're all firefighters. We see some people have some bad times. It really puts life into perspective. That time is the most valuable thing.
Alright, typical CP shoots a giant. Of course, that's how it works. So I let this whole thing play out for like an hour. These guys are going back and forth. Carson's breaking branches and raking trees and calling his bull in, doing a phenomenal job. And finally, after like an hour, I made my way down the hill and I kept walking down where I was supposed to be heading. And sounds like Carson closed the deal. He got aggressive, chased that thing down, and stuck an arrow in it. And typical CP style, phenomenal footage by himself. We're gonna see if we can find this thing. Can't get a hold of Cal right now. He don't have an in reach, but I just walked like 0.6 miles back here to Carson, and we're gonna give this bull a little bit, and hopefully we can get on it.
All right, not looking good. We've made it about 40 yards. I found 2 specks of blood so far. I hate that high shot. I don't think that caught the artery, maybe the top of the lung, but bleeding inside does not look good. But we're gonna go for a lot longer. Let me show you a little bit of blood we found. There you go, one little dot right there. And then nothing. Jumps a log. Not looking good. I found one little speck on this rock. Like a little meat chunk. Alright, we got a direction though. On the back half of my arrow. Right there. Means he came right through here, no blood, nothing.
2 drops in the last 80 yards probably.
Not good. About 3 p.m. day 2. Haven't found any elk, tons of sign, but no elk at all. So I'm gonna hump it up top of the mountain. I got about 900 feet elevation to gain, and then I'm gonna make it to the tip top of the mountain, and I'm gonna hunt there. I only got 5 hours until dark, so I'm gonna try to get it done and try to find them bad boys. We'll see. Pretty awesome view. We're just about done with day 2. It's been a fun day, and we're gonna keep trying. Beautiful. Look at this. Alright, not looking good. It is 4 o'clock. Shot him about 5 hours ago. 2 specks of blood. We showed you that on video camera. That's it. Tracked him a whole bunch more. Found pieces of the arrow, believe that or not. On the knock, and then the part. I haven't found the broadhead yet. And then no blood the whole time except from the 2 specks. We've circled around. I went up high in the mountain the whole way and came back. I've circled around down low. I came back to last blood and just stayed here crawling on my hands and knees, not bleeding at all. I shot high. I think went right above the lungs, below the spine. Didn't hit an artery. Bummed out. I'm going to keep looking. We're going to be here for 8 more days. I'm going to come back here every day. I'm going to search till dark. I'm not going to give up. And Meanwhile, we bugled another one in, thought it was the one we hit, and ended up being a spike, and it came right to Tom and then right to me. Tom had it at 20 yards and I had it at 40 yards. But it's working. Just video is awesome. Just shot too high, happened so fast, no time to range, and just misjudged it. 5-6 inches too high and was uphill. Just dang it. Self-filming, self-calling, trying to do it all by myself, and I blew it. Just shot a little too high. It was closer than I thought. We'll stay on it though. Maybe we'll get lucky and find them. Alright, end of day 2. Wow, what a workout. Stayed on my feet from sun up to sundown the whole time. Unfortunately, I didn't find that elk. We found 2 splecks of blood, found its tracks for a couple hundred yards. Too high, right above the lungs. But I bugled, interacted about 6 or 7 times after that with other elk. Had a herd bull, a bunch of cows, couldn't pull them away, and it was an awesome day. We're gonna hike back down there, get a little food in us, and we'll sleep like a baby tonight. Day 2 was awesome. Awesome footage. Just missed that shot by just a touch. Hope you enjoyed it, and that's the cap for day 2 for me. The other thing I learned about day 2 is we have to bugle. We were trying to sneak, and I think there's no elk around here. Let off a bugle, and they would just sound off, you know, a couple hundred yards away. I'm like, wow, we need to call. Calling's where it's at. They're very vocal. It is Sunday, September 15th, and it seems like the rut is hot. They're sounding off all over. Bugle it up, baby.
Well, good morning. It's day 3. We got up early this morning. We were completely out of water, so we hiked down to our stream here. It's absolutely gorgeous. And filling up a couple gallons of water, bring back to camp, and we're going to get an early start on the day. And we're excited for day 3. So gravity filters are awesome. Don't buy the charcoal pumps. Too much work. Let gravity do the work itself. That's my tip. Day 3 here. A couple tips we learned. Make sure your arrows are tight in your quiver. Cowbell, Tom, and myself all lost 1 arrow out of our quiver. I had 5, I shot 1, I lost 1, I'm down to 3. We're getting water. Tent's awesome. We're going to bugle like crazy today. Go down to our hot spot. It should be great. Can't wait. Day 3. Tied our food up in the tree so the bears don't get it. Don't mess our tent up. And we're heading back to where I shot that elk. I'm going to keep circling, make sure to give it its respect to the animal, make sure it didn't happen to die. There's no blood at all, but I think I had high above the lung. Bummer. We're going to hunt that area and just keep circling it too, looking for that elk. Day 3. Day 3, baby. Chasing elk. Got like 4 or 5 bulls around us, and we're gonna stay at it. Tell me about that one. We got one down the hill from us. Trying to get him to come up the hill, and he's just kind of hung up. So we're gonna keep trying. Man, he's like 200 yards, 150, 200. He's not moving.
He's officially the human goat.
That wind sucks. It blows his way, then it blows off, then it blows back down.
How do you check wind?
Oh yeah. Save yourself $4. Don't buy one of those waste things. Just
If you only knew where that finger's been in the last 3 days.
hey, that's why they come to me.
We're at it again. Elk bugling everywhere. Had a close encounter, a little miscommunication between Carson and I. I was downwind a little bit further than I should have been. Had 2 cows and an elk come right up, bull come right up. I couldn't see him, and about 60 yards from CP, we had 3 other ones bugling just below us, and things are definitely heating up. Then I'm standing there listening to all these elk, and a mountain lion comes on the trail, 110 yards. That was really cool, being able to see that, and we're just living. Fun stuff. Elk been bugling all morning, It's midday right now. The wind's switch. We're gonna follow the thermals, and we're going high. So we're gonna start climbing, and hopefully the elk are at the top waiting for us.
Well, found a dead elk. It's not the one I shot. A little older. 3, 4, 5 by 6. We'll leave it here in God's country.
Got her. Mule deer down, baby. We were sneaking up, chasing these elk bugling. Gorgeous day, and it's awesome. I didn't get any footage. Kind of standing there caught me off guard, and shot was about 32 to 35 yards, and just drilled it. And we're gonna go find her right now. First one down, baby. That's what we like to see right there, baby. Most people would think that's bragging rights, but the real bragging rights is being out here with good people and living it up. Got her. First one down.
Nice shot, Cal.
Nice.
Good work. Do the boiler room. Cowbell just got done filling out his tag, and then we deboned all the meat. We put one of these emergency tarps down so we didn't get the meat dirty, and then we put them in, split it up in them 2 game bags. Cal's game bag might be a little heavier than mine, and then nothing left, just the rib cage and the guts. And we got 2 giant delicious sacks of meat, and the Great White Hunter.
Well, we're trying to cool this meat down. This meat in dry bags, and we'll try to get it cooled down.
How's that water temperature?
It is cold, 45, 50 maybe.
Right out of the ground, natural spring.
Yeah, I smoked him. He's going down right there, baby. Yeah, he's down. I drilled him. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Woo! Drilled it. Yeah, baby. Bam!
Day 3 doesn't get any better than that.
Can't believe it.
Woo! Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
I got it on my camera too. We just double shot a champ bull. He's dead within 50 yards. Day 3, baby, one for the books. Woo! That's a mule deer and a big bull down. Center punched him right in the chest, 30 yards. Yeah! See,
Did you shoot him?
I smoked him right in the chest.
I didn't know you shot him. He stopped. I smoked him in the heart.
I was getting ready to shoot him again. I smoked him right.
Yeah, tag team, baby! Whoa, that's what it's all about! Bragging rights, get in the calendar, take the trip, make it happen, 1-2 punch, 40 yards away. Yes! Whoa! Yeah! I didn't know you shot.
Drilled him, center punched him in the chest, buried all the way
Did he
through.
stay there? You walked right up to him?
He was walking right to me. I seen him coming. I hit record and I drew back. He stepped out and I drilled him.
I only seen when you shot, he took off. I knocked the camera over. I did a rew. He stopped. I'm like, don't mess this yardage up. It's only 30. But poof! I'm talking hard at him, quartering away. Boom! He went a few yards. We 1-2 punched him. Yeah! Can't believe it. Good job, Kel.
What a day.
Wow.
I gotta try to get to you somehow.
That's awesome. Yes!
Yeah, baby.
Can't believe it. I'm texting Tom and the wife.
That's a second bloody arrow of the day. That's what I'm talking about.
Dude, we did it!
Champ bull. Yeah, baby. We snuck up on that bull. We heard him from a long ways off. Persistence. Chased him. We had to do a big loop around him to keep the wind in our favor. And we got within that 100-yard window. Once you do that, they just are curious. They want to find out what's going on, why we're so close to him. He comes up right from this way. I'm this way. Carson's this way. He comes up. I had 3 trees in front of me. I hit record, draw my bow back. He steps out right here and absolutely center punched him. Brisket shot. Awesome. Couldn't ask for more. The big old giant elk ran this way. I hit him right in the brisket, right between his left front shoulder and his brisket, and I just buried it all the way through. Just absolutely smoked him. He runs off this way. Carson smokes him again. 3 cameras rolling. It doesn't get any better than this.
So, like Kel said, we heard that first, bugling the whole time. We heard him maybe 500-800 yards off. You gotta be aggressive and go after him. We just kept going. He pretty much stayed here. He didn't move. We moved to him. Finally, we got close. Kel's 30 yards to my right. I don't know that he shoots. I think the bull spooks. I see it jump. I'm like, cow call. I knocked the camera over. I got my other camera rolling. I didn't hear Kelly shoot at all. He stops. He's quartering away broadside. I pull back and I'm like, don't mess this up. It's not as far as you think. Just put it on there. He's probably only 25 yards away from me. Punched him right through the heart, right here. Come all the way out. Just beautiful. What we learned here in these mountains, super thick trees everywhere, it looks like they're farther away than they really are because you have all these obstacles in the way. Back at home where it's flat ground, you're like, oh, that's 30 yards. It really is 30 yards. Here, if you think it's 30 yards, it's probably only 20. It's very deceiving. And tag teamed, the Poupard brothers rocking strong. Yeah, he's down. Kelly's blood trail is just spraying out. He would have killed it by himself. And then my shot would have killed it too. We tag team this thing up. It's a giant. Let's go take a look.
Dude, big old 5x5.
Yeah,
Grab that side. Yes!
Smoked him. Oh my God. Front shot. Carson smoked him right where he thought. Yeah.
Nice job, Cal. I would say you hit that artery. It made it about 30 yards.
Wow. What more can you say?
Third day, September
16th?
I don't know.
I think it's the 16th. It's Monday.
Yeah, September 16th. They are bugling everywhere. Be aggressive. Go get them. Western Colorado. Nice job, baby. Listen, filming it yourself, doing it yourself, state land, hiking so far, I'm wearing these soles off these boots. My legs are aching. We still gotta pack this thing out. Make it happen. Yeah!
Wow. That will work.
That will work for sure. Good job, buddy.
Yeah. Awesome.
Got a big out. Me and Uncle Callie smoked it. I can't wait to show you the video. It's huge. Yeah, big as out. When you, yeah, way bigger than me. Big as a horse. if you eat all your food and do good things, I'll bring you here someday and we'll get good things. And you got to get stronger and bigger, but I'll bring you out here. It'll be awesome.
Okay, I'll shoot. I'll make big
Big as a house. Okay, you practice shooting your bow, and when you get a little older, we'll come out here and do this again.
I'll shoot it big again.
Alright, tell Mom thank you for watching, you guys, and letting us come out and do this. I found a good spot for you. It was very special. Wow. Well, I just want to say I love you. We got a huge elk, and we take lots of good pictures. And I don't know, thanks for holding the fort down. Thank you. I love you. I'll call you when I can. Bye.
Deboning all the corners and getting back straps out, and gonna pack them out tonight. Long night, but awesome. We got Tom. We've been missing him all day, so happy to be back with our good buddy. And,
Hi, Thomas.
He's up next. He's definitely definitely the next one on the old shooting board. So. Gonna be a long night.
And we're just in the process of skinning out the face.
So it's gonna be a long night. We got this elk. It was awesome. We're skinning out the face. We're gonna take the hide and the antlers. We got 3 guys. We're gonna pack it out. It's gonna be a late one. We're still cutting it up now. Been at it for a couple hours, but we'll get it. Should be good eat.
Making it look easy.
Only 6 miles to go, guys.
Yeah.
And we're walking.
Alright, we're hiking up this huge hill. It's steep. We're on our hands and knees.
It's no joke.
Just trying to do it right.
When you're grabbing at weeds
Oh man,
and trees, you know it's steep.
it's steep, man. I'm still breathing. Jeez, oh pizzas. Maybe this is why there's no people. Nobody in right mind would go down there and shoot an elk. Come back up. Good job, Cal. He's about 130 pounds. Pack. Hands and knees climbing, baby. It's been a long time since we drove him into the dirt. Woo. You look 10 pounds skinnier, dude. I feel it.
Thomas, shut your light off. What do you think about the little hill?
It's not so little. It's like straight up.
So let's shoot the elk at like 9,600 feet elevation. Let's walk downhill through all the brush until we get to about 8,500 feet elevation. Then let's side hill for a mile, and then let's climb up the same hill we carried the elk down up another 2,000 feet elevation. Whose idea? Who's a map guy?
I'm in.
Jeez, oh Pete.
Phone doesn't even work. You guys are map people.
Yeah, what is it, midnight right now?
How steep was that, Thomas?
I don't know. It was a 70 or 80% incline towards the end.
70,
I haven't
80
bear
degrees.
crawled in a while.
Yeah.
Bear
I
crawling
haven't
with
bear crawled since high school football.
big ol' elk on your back. Everybody's packed heavy. All their gear and
Wouldn't have it any other way.
yeah, baby.
You can hear elk bugling in the background.
They are too, and the stars are
Just screaming.
gorgeous.
Awesome.
I know this doesn't work, but we got the moon out and you can't see it, but the stars
Your
are.
imagination.
Just imagine what it'd be like to go to Colorado and shoot big elk.
Well, the good news is it's all downhill until the next hill.
True story. I just hope that the next hill is not as big as this hill.
Probably shouldn't have started the day with 2 pounds of water.
Yeah, we're all out of water, every one of us.
No water filter.
4 or 5 ounces.
And then we're heading back to the trailer. And
it's locked.
Where's the keys at?
Kelly's truck. It's only 3 or 4 miles away.
All the backup
uphill.
gear, all our extra food, our extra clothes.
I got extra food in the trailer.
Extra sleeping bags. That's like 5 miles that way. And we're going another 2 miles this way at 1 o'clock in the morning. And I don't know, we might sleep on the ground or something. We'll figure it out. We're going to break the trailer, but
the tent.
It's all good.
And all the other gear is 5 miles that way.
Yeah, it's in the middle.
Yeah.
On the mountain. All
I got
right.
a Puffy. I'm good to sleep out here.
Yeah. Well, we shot the bull at 6 p.m. It's now 2 o'clock in the morning. We're scaling down the side of a mountain. Super dangerous, trying to be careful, trying to make it back to camp. And wow, it's crazy.
They aren't gonna believe this. Took the bad way. Over logs, through the brush and trees. Been doing this for 45 minutes like this. It's steeper than hell. I know nobody else hunts in there. Oh man, is it a good spot?
You rolling?
Yeah, dude, it's like 4 in the morning now.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh my gosh.
4 in the morning, we're a little beat down. Elk bugling everywhere.
Bugling right behind us.
Gorgeous night. There was a ring around the moon. Yeah, you can see
you can see it good now.
Yeah, ring around the moon.
I know you can't see on the camera, but you see the moon, but there's a ring around the moon. It's always good luck.
That's special for us, Bragging Rights crew. We tend to do well on those nights, so everyone's a little beat down. We're trying to keep the ball rolling, and we think we got about a mile left, so we're on the home stretch, baby.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Got the old antlers on my back.
Oh yeah. We're all packed so heavy. Giant bull divided by 3.
The grind, baby. It's humbling. We've been working really hard. We're all getting pretty wore out. We're close now. I picked our bad paths for us to take back. We did crawling on our hands and knees up the hill to sitting on our butt, scooting down the hill. It was so steep and dangerous. We've been at it for, I actually don't even know how long. 6, 7, 8, 9 hours straight or something like that. Pretty dehydrated, but it's humbling, all the things that people complain about in life, and you go through real struggles like this, at least for me, and makes all them little things seem so insignificant. And how lucky we are to get excited just about taking a break, or I can't wait to go get a bottle of water, or sit down for a few minutes, you know, the simple things. And we're lucky to be here, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you book your next trip or adventure and live life. Ain't living fun.
Nice little simple. Wow, what an adventure. I don't even know if you call it that.
That was more than an adventure.
10 hours later or something. Probably getting ready to break daylight soon.
I'm gonna sit down while I'm videotaping. Hold on.
Yeah, we made it back. We're all ready to pass out right where we sit, so. We got a trailer that's locked. Can't get into it. Truck's like 6 miles the other way. We got no keys, don't have any gear, sleeping bags, but hey, we made it in one piece, so I'm excited to see what's in store for day 4. Day 3 was pretty epic. We saw a mountain lion. We had 4 bulls bugling within 200 yards of us this morning, which is absolutely epic. I shot a mule deer. Carson and I shot an elk. and got to spend some time with Tom packing out. Can't ask for more than that. What a great day for day 3. Kind of waking up, recuperating a little bit, and slept in the trailer here on the floor last night. We didn't have any sleeping bags, none of our cots, nothing here, and all of our gear spread out. Money's over there, and we're gonna try to barter and catch a ride back to the truck if we can. We're a little sore today, trying to get our stretching in. Oh boy, day 4. We got our elk all taken care of today. We didn't get in till 4 or 5 in the morning, but we're hiking in late afternoon. We're gonna try to get one on the ground tonight. If not, we're excited to be back up on the mountain. Hiking back in.
This would happen. We don't have our bows because we are packing Kelly's elk out. Took us 8 hours plus packing it out, so we left all our gear here. We didn't get back to the trailer till 5 in the morning, then we had 7 miles to get the truck, get all back in here, blah blah. So we don't have our bows, and of course we have bulls fighting. Another bull just ran away 40 yards here. We could have shot a couple of them. Our bulls are 500 yards up here. We're going to get them right now. So close. No bulls. What are you gonna do?
Okay. Well, day 4, and the tent's starting to look like this.
Look a little rough.
It's working great. We got all our clothes hanging from the top. It dries out nicely. No need for a fire tonight. It's pretty warm. We have gear everywhere, but there's tons of room in here. Thing's awesome. 8-man Kifaru works pretty awesome. Look at all this stuff.
Alright, it's day 5. Woke up, it's cold and quiet. You can already hear elk bugling. Cowbell already shot a muley and an elk. And we're going to start heading towards these bugles. Hopefully we got a bull down midday so we don't have to pack out at 5 o'clock in the morning. Should be a good day.
Sticks in the foot. Ow. Let's go.
Got it. It's a lot harder when you got short legs.
Alright, so we walked into a new spot and elk are a little low, so we're waiting for them to come up right now. We just wanted to talk about First spot we went on the first day, there was people everywhere, accessible land, and we walked really deep. There was tons of people because there's a lot of parking areas in there. This spot we're in now is relatively small. There's no parking areas. We haven't heard any people on this side of this mountain. It's really important to kind of get away and find where the elk are. A mile and a half this way, there's no elk sign, and then a mile that way, there's no elk sign. They're right here in the middle. You just got to keep walking and walking and walking until you find them. Be where the elk are. All right, I'm gonna take a minute, give you a little tip. When you're up and down these hills all day, you're dehydrated and you're sucking wind non-stop. Chapstick is your friend. Kelly tried to give me some on the first day, and I was like, no, I don't need that, I'm good. Yeah, I needed it. My lips were bleeding after 2 days. Just for the record, we are not sponsored by Chapstick. Not sponsored by Chapstick yet, but we could be. It's day 5. I haven't got a shot at an elk yet. I finally figured out why. Kelly brought it to my attention that my camo don't match. Kuiu pants, crispi boots, sitka shirt, white hat. Everybody knows that you cannot kill anything unless you match from head to toe. So I screwed up. I'd probably go to Walmart, see if I can pick up a matching camo outfit, come back, and we should have an elk down if that happens. I forgot to wash my stuff in Nix wax. I didn't spray scent killer on. I didn't do anything right. I got Old Spice deodorant on. Totally screwed up. So day 5 is almost in the books. I'll let you know where I go after Walmart. We'll make it happen. I'll get everything lined up, matched up. Then we'll have it all down. That's awesome. Alright, for all you guys want to go on an elk hunt, climb up these mountains. It's all about ounces. You gotta cut weight in your pack. The lighter the better. I brought dehydrated water up because it was way lighter. I ran up the mountain twice as fast as these guys. You gotta cut weight where you can. Alright, we got a bull coming up the hill at us. It's about 400 yards right now. We're just letting it come and calling it by itself, so we're not pressuring it, we're just letting it come up. So wind needs to stay steady. This elevation, the wind changes like every 5 minutes. If we can get it to stay one direction, we're good. Yep, no, we're good. I see him. Take your time, okay, buddy? 75 yards.
I could have smoked him where I was standing. He's standing there broadside. He doesn't know what to do. My bad. I didn't have a great shot, and you stopped. So close. Alright, so there's my big miss. It was a chaotic situation. The elk came in, and Carson was trying to talk to me and bumped his mouth call and stopped the elk. And I was already drew back. It was at 30 yards facing me. And Kelly was behind me videoing. He's going, if you got a shot, shoot. And I didn't really have a great shot. And totally on me. I rushed my shot. Shot through a little bush. And I don't know if I missed or hit the twigs or what happened, but miss is a miss. We're going to go on to the next one. Bugle one in.
Ooh, that was a tough shot. I'm trying to get the tripod to cowbell like mule deer. Hold this. He's like 10 yards moving. I think I smoked it. Yeah.
Smoked him, baby.
Smoked him.
Yes.
Great video.
Yes.
I just shot a mule deer and an elk without moving my feet.
When he shot the mule deer. Don't mind my head, I just dropped my head. These knuckleheads just shot a mule deer and they're dicking around trying to get an arrow back in there. We were super quiet, which was key. And I look up and I saw the antlers coming. I mean, 30 yards or less. Yeah.
Be careful walking through this stuff.
Mule deer down.
We're walking down and look, mule deer's down. I'm trying to hand the tripod back to Kelly. He's like, what are you talking about? Drop it. A couple of them jump, turn, swing, shoot this thing at 15 yards on the half of a move. And we're like, yeah, we got it. That was a pretty good shot. 10 seconds later, look up. Hell's an elk coming, elk. Grab another arrow. I got one arrow left in my quiver. I grab the other arrow, pull it back. Me and Tom, boom, tag team a nice bull elk. So we're going to track that one next. Mule deer down. Day 5, starting off right, baby. Got the mule deer all butchered up in a game bag. We spread it all out one layer. We set on this down tree. It's got air 360, taking good care of our meat. We're gonna go this way, track our elk, and then we're gonna have a big pack again. Shoulder's gonna be getting strong, baby.
Alright, so me and CP shot elk a little bit ago. I'm sure you've watched it already.
Hey, my what? 33 yards.
It's about 30 yards, 33 yards. And might hit a little far forward, hit the shoulder, I think. I got about 9 or 10 inches of arrow in the broadhead still inside of him. It didn't exit out the other side. I hit the offside shoulder. We found my arrow, not find Carson's. Don't know if it blew through or if it's still in him. I'm not sure yet, but we're gonna get out some blood, give it a shot.
Alright, so we made it about 75 yards. No blood the whole way, followed his tracks. Now we found blood. So we're on the right track. Not as much blood as we thought. They're big animals, are hard, so we're going the right way. Alright guys, we've been looking for about an hour now. We tracked it 100 yards, we got his blood, found his tracks, no blood, little drop, no blood, little drop, just not bleeding at all. We got 2 arrows in this thing.
Alright, it's not going good. I don't know what we're doing wrong. We guessed it at 30 yards, it was 33 yards. We put 2 right in the rib cage, both arrows look great. One penetrated like 10 inches-ish, another one passed all the way through the knock. And then we have tracked, there's almost no blood. We got 2 arrows in this thing. It's not like we don't know what we're doing. We've killed over 200 deer between the 3 of us. 444 grain arrows, so I don't know what else to do. We got fixed broadheads, both of us. And it's rough. We keep doing circles, keep going back to last blood, do a circle, find 10 more feet. We found specks, just specks, nothing else. 2 arrows in this thing.
So you got highs and you got lows. This is a low.
And 7 hours of tracking, hands and knees and everything. Just can't find it, don't know what to do. So we're kind of at a loss, and I'm not really sure how long that meat would stay good. So it's about an hour before dark, and we got 2.5 hour walk back to camp, and we got a whole mule deer to pack out. Here comes the rebuttals.
The rebuttals. So, we're doing it ourselves, public land, hiking ridiculous amount of miles. I feel like our hunting's been phenomenal. We've been getting a lot of great shots. Been hitting decent shots. Unfortunately, not finding. We're not just looking and giving up. We went hours and hours.
Spent the whole day.
The whole day. We shot it at 11 o'clock or something. 10:30.
Yeah.
It's 2 hours before dark. Got a couple mile hike and my feet are wet and sore. But it's the first time I sat down in a couple days.
Pretty good at that. We've been go, hunt, walk. The other day we packed Kel's elk out, and I bet you we walked 15 miles that day, easy. We've been putting it in. But all in all, it's been a good trip. Out of arrows today.
I'm getting 10 years of elk hunting in one trip, baby. Flinging them arrows. And I'm be honest with you, I'm wore out. My feet are pretty beat up. My body's not too bad, my feet hurt. And made some memories. It's gonna be pretty awesome. Them stars are pretty sweet.
You know it's a good trip when he admits to being sore.
That don't happen much.
That don't happen very often.
I'll keep going though, but
it's been pretty epic.
My feet hurt. I'm gonna bring 2 insoles next time, and I'm putting socks on my back so they get wet. Blah blah blah.
Oh.
One step, baby. The only thing better than looking at the stars on the top of the mountain in Colorado is Kelly surprising us with 3 ice cold bush lights, baby. Cowbell?
Get some.
Thank you, sir. Packing it in. 7 miles in to camp.
The goat.
The
Greatest
goat.
of all time.
Working hard. What are you doing over there, Thomas?
I am getting ready
to give you these bags so we can get some more fresh water out of the creek.
Oh, I can't wait for another hike. It's gonna be great.
I don't think we walked enough today.
Oh yeah, you know, 14.
It's fine.
It was only 14 today. It was an easy day so far.
It was an easy day. We didn't climb Death Mountain.
Yeah, I didn't climb Death Mountain yet because these elk are like superheroes and they won't die.
Hey, just want to give a shout out to my mom out there for raising 2 awesome boys, and Carson's the best hunting partner I could ask for, and Tom has been a joy too. So with that said, we're gonna get ready for day 6, and the boys have been grinding so hard, and it's been epic.
What's up, guys? It's day 6 here, and we walked down to our spot. We haven't heard very many bugles today. We heard a couple right by camp. We called back and forth for just a second. They just shut up. They didn't call at all. And then we came down here. We're hearing tons of bugles lately. I'm not sure if we've blown this area out too much or what. It's been beautiful weather. We're learning a lot and adjusting, and like I said, this is our first elk trip, archery elk trip ever, and we've had a ton of action and great opportunities and enjoyed it, and it's beautiful scenery, loving it. So we're gonna keep going. We got a few more days, take a lot of pictures. It's been an awesome trip, tons of great memories, and I can't wait to see what else happens at the end. Alright, it's the day after we teamed up and shot that elk. We think he'd be dead. We watched the video a bunch of times, so we're not giving up. We're gonna do circles. We're keeping track on our GPSs, make a grid pattern, and we're grinding it out. See if we get any lucky.
All we do is look.
So we've been hiking, pattern searching, just looking for the elk we shot yesterday. We're trying, but just letting you know what's going on. Day 6, we're just walking grid and patterns through some thick God's country. Check this out. Yeah, so doing our best. We'll see. Okay, we looked for that elk till dark all day yesterday, put in a bunch of hours today, and fortunately we cannot find it. We've done loop after loop after loop, countless miles, and we're gonna have to move on.
Hey, they got us on this Colorado diet here. I don't know why you guys do this Weight Watchers and gym stuff. Just come to Colorado for like 4 days. My belt, I broke it. I've never been on this hole before. Now I'm on this hole and I need like 2 more. This is like my 5-year-old belt. I got a lot of weight gone, so that's a good thing, I guess. And some more comic relief. Let's spin this camera around here. We got old CP.
In his undies.
Look at those, Mr. Legs back in 2001. Boy, did they mess up.
Hey, it's too hot. We got a lot of hiking to do. It's one of the warmest days yet, and woo, here we go.
Hey, try to get some water. We get thirsty climbing all these hills.
I'm not sure I'm on it. Hold on. Probably, huh?
Oh yeah, I was on it. Yeah, baby. I got a mule deer down. I got an elk down. And chalk me up for a partridge, baby. Yeah!
We're gonna eat that tonight.
Yeah, I've got some food tonight.
Hey guys, it's night 6. Got about 3.5 hours till dark. It's sunny and hot. It's the hottest day so far, and all the bugling stopped. We haven't heard any bugling all day. Just a couple in the morning, but almost none. And so I decided to hunt a little different. I came out to this field, hiked a long ways, about 2 miles to get here. And I'm overlooking a watering hole and a wide open field. I
found some fresh trails come up, so I'm set up for the night for the next 3.5 hours. This is my spot. What's up? Got some fresh partridge and some back straps cooking tonight for dinner, baby. A little salt and pepper. Bon appetit. Come check it out. Turn that light on bright over here. Oh yeah, frying them right up.
Mashed potatoes and
there
the
you go. Look at those bad boys.
It's day 7.
Having Starburst for breakfast.
We didn't do a video recap last night. Bulls weren't bugling. Cal shot a partridge, we ate that. We ate some back straps on the stove, that was pretty phenomenal. All tastes pretty good.
Really good.
Me and Kel are going to go look for some bulls this morning. We're going to take a 2.5 mile walk down the mountain and go to a spot where we think we can get some to bugle.
I got a nice attire on.
Carson's taking a 2 mile walk up the mountain. So he's going to the top of the mountain today.
Should be fun. Beautiful views. I got 20% left on my phone to take some pictures. Got quite a bit left on my video camera battery. Solar panels are charging up all day, so when we get back, hopefully we can charge a couple more things.
Hopefully they work. They haven't been working so well.
Yeah. Well, see, tent's awesome. Nice to heat up.
It's really nice.
Chasing elk. Day 7. Super windy, and we're trying to get Thomas an elk. That's what we're doing.
Pretty damn excited. We were just calling a big old bull, and we're in the middle of nowhere. Apparently there's a couple other bad mofos, and we just called in a hunter. I had him at 30 yards. He would have been a wall mounter for sure. But that was really cool. I was excited. But that didn't work out. On to the next one. Why isn't he coming? He should have been out. Did you turn the corner and he's wearing all camo? He's got his head net on. He seen us. He turned around and walked down the hill. What are you gonna do?
Hey, kudos to that dude, because he's a way better caller than me. I can't believe he didn't know that I was a human. He was actually good.
Kudos or not kudos, because you called him in.
For the record, I suck at calling. I have less than 1 hour of calling in before this trip. I was pretty cocky. I'm gonna sneak right up to these things. I don't need no calls. I'm not even bring calls.
You do call.
Every single bull we've called in.
Just for the record, we did a 400-yard sprint uphill over deadfalls and the nastiest crap ever, so we could sneak up on this hunter. So the bad part is, where he's going is where we want to go. So we're gonna have to come up with a new game plan and adapt, move on, and find us another elk. Day 7, but super tough trip, super awesome. I haven't got an elk yet, but totally worth it. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. But stair climbers at the gym and sandbags do not even come close to preparing you for this. You have to literally just run like, I don't know, ultra marathon or something uphill. This is some tough hunting, but that's what makes it so cool.
I think this hunter's trying to call us back in.
Let's go talk to him.
Alright, we're from Michigan. Dude, fuck, are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm Kelly from Michigan.
Oh
How you
my
doing, man?
God, no way,
You're
that's
from Michigan
awesome.
and you met on a mountain? Jesus, you guys play the
What part of Michigan?
Southeast corner, Monroe County.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm Holly.
Okay.
You're not too far.
By Grand Rapids.
Awesome. Pleasure meeting you guys.
Yeah,
Good luck.
good
I hope
luck
you guys
to you.
knock them down.
Yeah, man.
Congrats Never met two Kellys.
Thank you. Nice to meet you, Kelly.
Nice to meet you guys. Good luck.
Day 7. I just saw some mule deer. It was pretty cool. And I'm hiking up to the top of the mountain. This is what I'm going through.
To walk right through here. I got big old rock cliffs up that way, and it's a long ways down that way. Gorgeous.
Alright guys, made it to the top. A lot of work, but oh my gosh, look at this view. That's what I'm talking about. Wow. On top of the world. Woo!
Well, that's a good look. I got my listening ears on. All pushed out, kind of funny. There you go. Up on top of this beautiful mountain. I'm getting ready to have some lunch. And clearings on both sides. I'm in a little pinch point. And a lot of old sign. Not very much new sign, but a lot of old sign. I don't think they're up here. I'm going to eat my lunch and continue on. But sure is gorgeous. Putting the miles in, checking stuff out, and we'll see what adventures await. Let my boots dry out. I'm bow ready. I switched my socks. I'm wearing up my Crocs now. And I got this beautiful meadow. It's pretty big out there. Some dark timber. And then another meadow through this side. They just came through out that way.
Called the elk in this morning. It almost worked out. The wind swirled on us. Totally screwed us. Now we got 20, 30 mile an hour winds. So we snuck up the hill. We're walking through this tall grassy stuff. We're trying to catch something bedded down. Maybe we can catch them laying down and sneak up on them. Trying to use the wind to our advantage. Can't hear any bugles. It's midday. They're not really doing much. So I'm trying to make something happen.
Yeah. Holy crap.
Look at
There's stuff hanging in the wind.
wow. Look, I dropped my bow. My arrow came off. You okay?
Me pretty good.
Wow. What happened?
Me and Cal were sneaking through here because it's really, really windy. Trying to figure out where the elk are bedded at. We got much to do. It's the middle of the day. We stopped, get a game plan together. and I don't know, a 35-foot rotten tree cracked and literally came right where we were standing. We took off running. We only made it about 10 yards and dove over everything, dropped our bows, dropped the camera. If we weren't paying attention, it would have landed right on top of us. It would have killed us, for sure. It was very close. It scared the crap out of us.
Yeah, that was like a 70-foot tree. This whole tree right here.
Oh yeah, it is. Look at the dirt up there.
That's the tree that just came down right where we were standing. We were standing right here. We jumped over these logs, dropped my bow and my arrows, and Tom landed up there. Wow.
Smoked my knee.
That was not cool. Not even a little bit cool.
That was a near-death experience.
This is the tree that just came down on Tom and I. Tom is standing right where we were standing. Hey honey and Crystal, if you're watching, it wasn't my fault. Tom dragged me through the hillside. If them guys would have tagged out, we would have already been out on the mountain. And we're trying to survive.
We've not had a good day so far. We called in a hunter, called in a bull, the wind shifted on us, and then a 80-foot tree almost smushed us. I'm already short enough, I don't need to be any shorter. So I'm sitting here thinking on the way out of there, trying to avoid all these trees, how many times have I almost died in Colorado in the last 7 to 8 days? Almost died of dehydration, almost had a heart attack packing Kelly's elk out. It was ridiculous. A tree almost smashed me, and we haven't eaten in, I don't know, a week. We brought 15 pounds of food up the mountain and we got like 14 and a half left. We've just been working our butts off. And now we're gun shy as hell, just staring up in the sky, waiting for a tree to come down. We're gonna try to make it down.
This way and then this way, 180s. We had the pole like about 80 yards. He winded us. You gotta have 2 wind directions and stuff. We're gonna keep trying. He's not far. The pole got away. Once again, the wind is our enemy, and today has been really crappy to me. It's swirling all over the place, and we cannot beat these bulls down the mountain or up the mountain without them winning us. It's a nightmare. So we're going to keep at it, and hopefully one of these times it's going to work.
Boiling up a little bit of mac. How you doing over there, Thomas?
I'm eating apple pie.
Nice.
Straight out the bag.
It's pretty good.
So, day 7 is in the books.
Thank God.
Thank God.
I hiked up to the top of the world, saw some beautiful views. And Kelly and Tom were just walking back and forth a lot, it sounds like.
Go ahead, tell them a story, Tom.
We called in some local hunters. That was cool.
Yeah.
Tree, 80 foot tall, almost smashed us. That was not cool. And CP climbed from the top of the very tippy top of the mountain all the way down to meet us. Called us in a bull, and wind swirled on us like it did 10 other times today. And bull ended up just getting our wind, so we never got a shot at it. We got about 70, 80 yards away. That was about it. After that, we couldn't get nothing to bugle. Made the long walk back to camp. Now we're eating mac and cheese and steak and apple pie and trying to eat all the food we brought. I don't even know, 15 pounds of food for 10 days, and we probably ate 2 pounds of food. We overkilled that one by a lot.
A lot extra.
Other than that, we're going to get up early and give her a shot. See if we can make something happen.
Day 8 coming soon.
It's day 8. Woke up this morning, a little bit cooler than it normally is. I don't know exactly what it is, probably 35-ish. Everybody's a little slow moving, a little sore. Cal's been out here stretching on the rocks, doing yoga. We're going to take about a 2.5 mile walk down the mountain to a spot where we've been seeing most of the elk. And we're going to try to get one in bugle, try to make it happen on the last morning. We're going to give ourselves to about 1 o'clock, and then we're going to be back at camp. And then we're going to hike out of here. So it's been a pretty awesome trip. Hopefully we get something to bugle, hopefully we get a shot, and be epic, you know, last day success. Make it happen.
That's how it always works, right?
That's how it works, man. All the TV shows are like, oh, it's last day, it came together. Yeah, today's the last day, it's come together.
It's my turn.
It's my turn. Hopefully all the trees stay upright today and nothing tries to smash us. But it's cold, we're going to get walking, get moving, warm up.
What happened last night?
Oh, yeah, we had a bear in camp last night. I'm pretty sure it was a bear. I'm not sure what time it is because we shut all our phones off to conserve the batteries and stuff, but something came in last night, was rummaging around our tent, and I could hear it outside, and I got up yelling and clapping, and it took off, and these two knucklehead poop art boys slept through the whole thing. They didn't care at all. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a bear. We've had about 100-pound black bear. It's been around our camp for pretty much since day 1. He must live in this area right here, but I've seen him, Kel's seen him, and pretty sure he was looking for food last night.
Not sponsored by Scope yet.
Extra goofy this morning.
We got elk bugling. The last day. We got 2 or 3 elk below us bugling right now. So we're gonna get up on them.
He's hung up at about 150, 200 yards. He won't come any closer.
was mad. He was making some crazy bugles and some grunts. He was not happy. But unfortunately, I think they must have had cows or something because they got fed up with our crap and they're slowly walking away. The wind stayed in our favor. Everything was good. But Carson didn't sound mean enough, I guess. They want to come up here and kick his butt.
I tried. I got one call. I flew hard and I was a lot harder. And that's it. Just one call.
I think he had cows.
And he was upset.
He was really mad. That was really cool.
What a cool way to hunt. A lot of fun. Beautiful country. And yelling back and forth at these monster animals. It's awesome.
They sound like dinosaurs, man.
Backing out.
Lightweight.
Pretty heavy. Got mule deer in camp. It's awesome. Great trip.
Tired, talk to the camera. A couple more miles to go. Crushing it. We're doing it.